All right, this is the golf setup, and easy way to do it is to remember 3 joints. To make it super fast, you're going to hinge from the hip first. That's the joint closest to center, closest to the spine, and then you set your knee, and then you set your ankle. So it goes from the top down. Hip, knee, ankle. And here we go. So assuming you're already in the box, note that the rib cage, shoulder blade, and pelvis in this model is in neutral. So from a standing upright position, there's the hip flexion right there. And note that these muscles turn on, and you want to get used to that heavy feeling. It's almost as if from your spine angle that you can feel gravity kind of push down into the hips. If you can, I do this to my students all the time. I stand in front of them and I put my hand on top of their head and I push, and they feel that go all the way down, and that really helps them. And then I have them sway forward out here to the balls of their feet and push again, and it goes right to the lower lumbar spine. If they let the hip drop back 4 to 6 inches where it is right now with the weight over the ankle and heel, and I push on the head, it goes right down into the buttocks and tailbone. So that's just a really good drill to test for those of you who are skeptical about keeping the weight centered over ankle and heel. That's centered to the human body, not out here on the balls of your feet. I always say if the balls of the feet or the center was supposed to be true balance and center, that's where your ankle would be, but it's not. So from this position, you see this all the time in chiropractors' offices and orthopedic surgeons. True balance is ear, shoulder, or true alignment and balance. Ear, shoulder, elbow, hip, knee, ankle. There's your plumb line. You drop that plumb line, so dead center to the human body is right over the ankle. Where do you feel this? You feel that in the dead center of the heel. It's not the arch of your foot. It's actually going to be felt in the heel. And when I say heel, it's not way back here on the edge. It's just the whole heel of the foot. Dead center. It's definitely not going to be out here, and it's not even a 50-50. It's a distinct feeling right over the heel. That's where you actually feel it. So here's the hinge from the hip. You want to make sure that that hip drops back 4 to 6 inches off the plumb line. So you can see that the angle of these thighs actually move back. The next question would be, yes, you bend your knees. How much do you bend your knees? You're going to bend the knee just enough so the back of the knee, which is where the knee joint is, and actually is offset to the back, is plumb right over that little circle bone right on your ankle. So you can just look around, look down the side of your leg, because if you get in too much knee bend, it starts throwing the weight forward again. Especially for those who have a tendency to swing over the top, or their heavy upper body in the downswing. They start with their arms and hands. This can make all the difference in the world, just setting up in that position. Even if you can't fix your downswing, or you haven't been able to fix it up until this point, this is going to help your club position. You can test it on TrackMan. Just go ahead and set up, let your weight be here and here, and then shift back, let the weight be here over the ankle and heel, and just look at your data. It's really quite impressive. So Newton's laws is a pretty cool thing. So that hinging from the hip, making sure once the spine's in a good position of rib cage, that's exactly how you get over a ball. You actually only have to move one joint and relax the knees. There's another video I'll do on how to center your ankle, because that would be the last joint for your lower body. And that would be your setup.
Hi, Allison here. Thanks for watching that clip. And if you enjoyed it and you're interested in scheduling your own one-on-one Zoom lesson, just click the link below. Thanks.